Balls deep. RayRay, the lotto ticket here to talk a little bit about the NBA. I don't usually talk about the NBA. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the NBA. I used to. I watched it forever. Put a little ice cube down. Dude, I fucking got Spotify Premium. You get to pick any song you want. It's the coolest thing ever. It may change my life. So I got Spotify. I just can pick any song. And all I do is what I grew up on. Gangster rap, Ice Cube, Tupac, Dre, etc. Which is why I'm so fucking ghetto. Is because I grew up on the streets of North Dallas listening to fucking dope rhymes. And here I am. But I wanted to talk today about the NBA. This is a league that I watched religiously for almost I would say starting in about 1988. You know, I watched the Mavericks and the Lakers. I think it was 87 they had a 7-game series. And I started watching then. My grandpa lived in California, so he loved the Lakers. Even though he lived in Sacramento, I guess he lived in LA when he was younger. So I always watched the Lakers, watched Magic, watched Jordan, watched a shitload of Jordan, Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, Karl Malone, up to Kobe and Shaq. You know, and then I saw, I think it was the 2001 Western Conference Finals, and Sacramento played the Lakers, right? And Mike Bibby's holding the ball, Kobe Bryant has the ball, Bibby's defending him. Kobe elbows Bibby in the nose, breaks Bibby's nose, bleeds, and they called a foul on Bibby. And that was the ref, Tim Donaghy. This Irishman, he went to jail for betting on the games, Tim Donaghy. And so there's a referee from the NBA in jail, right? Everyone sees now that it's corrupt, and still we keep playing. And then the 06 finals, the Mavs were up 2-0 against Dwayne Wade and the Miami Heat, and the refs just handed the series to the Heat. They basically, if you touched Dwayne Wade, it was a foul. Dwayne Wade would run into Devin Harris and Jason Terry, and they'd call fouls. At the end of games, it changed like 2 games. It changed the whole series. And after that, I was like, I can't trust the NBA anymore. I just can't trust it. But I kept watching it, and I saw guys like Darren Williams and Melo, and, you know, I saw that Celtics team in 07 or 08 when they got all the players and they were really good and won it all. You know, I saw Kobe and the Lakers. I saw the Mavs win again in 010. And then last year I was like, you know what? This is just a soap opera for dudes. It's just a soap opera. You know, they make guys into villains or good guys. Derrick Rose was, you know, the thug with the heart of gold. Kobe Bryant's a villain. Kevin Garnett's a thug. Dirk Nowitzki is just a nice guy who wants to have his normal life. Tim Duncan too. Tony Parker dates supermodels. So, you know, it's a soap opera for dudes. But the simple fact is, I mean, once a referee is in jail, you can't trust that sport ever again. It's not possible. So all they do now is market it. All you have to do is watch the last 2 minutes of the game because the referees will make sure that they know how to keep the games close if they want someone watching. I mean, you see it. You see enough calls, you know, with the free throws at the end of games that they keep it close, you know, and there's a lot of big point swings. So, in my opinion, once a referee goes to jail, oh, the Sixers just hit a shot with 3 seconds left in overtime. Once a referee goes to jail, you can't trust the sport, you know? And so that's my theory. So if you want to watch it, watch it. If you want to buy into it, buy into it. But it's not true. Like, football and baseball are much more true. Much more true. 162 games in baseball, you know the best team. NBA, all that matters is their playoffs. And their playoffs are better than baseball. They're truer, you know? There's no such thing as a fair, true playoffs. The reason playoffs exist is for money. They don't determine the champion. The only league that determines the champion is the one that, by the regular season, is the English Premier League soccer, and whoever has the most points is the champ. And that's the way it should be in baseball, but we all like the playoffs. I enjoy the playoffs. It's extra games. It's a lot of money. But let's not mistake the playoffs for determining a true champion. The playoffs show a lot of things, but the best team is not necessarily one of them. RayRay Stern Balls Deep, the lotto ticket, a Friday night episode. I'm going to go out. I'm going to try to ball deep. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Here's my blind dog, Braveheart. He's sleeping. Little guy. He's blind.